What's up, YouTube? I'm King Shanks, this is Droid's Finest, and I am back with Shadowrun Dragonfall, part 180, about to finish talking to this guy for however long it takes. Okay, so, at the end of the last episode, I literally just read what this says, but I'll do it again quick. You need anything else, or you ready to go crack some skulls? I want to know who I'm working for. I want to know what I'm going up against. Tell me about the Magnifickers. You look pretty dug out here. How long do you intend to man the trenches? Anything I should know about the building before I get inside? Just one more thing. I need to get into the basement. Anything you can do to help me out? Okay, so I have to read all of this. Okay, so the first one. I'm Aldrich, leader of the Berlin chapter of the Arbitrary. We're a poly club, small but growing. We serve the people of the working class, protect them from the parasites that would exploit them. You're not a fan of the F-state then? I support your ideals. Well, best luck of that. You're not a fan of the F-state then? Anarchy is not the solution to the people's problem. Do what thou wilt. Okay, I thought it was do what thou will, but it says wilt. I don't know. Is a policy that rewards only the powerful. The working class gets trampled. A strong, people-centered communist movement is the only way to protect the interests of the common man. Give us a few years, and that's exactly what we're gonna be. Oh, way more. Okay, so I'm back to the first part. I want to know what I'm going up against with the Magnifickers. The Magnifuckers. A gang of parasites. They think that their magical talents make them better than everyone else. Because of that, they feel entitled to take whatever they want. Up until recently, they've been content with pulling pranks and stealing purses, childish shit, but they were basically harmless. Then their new leader took over, calls himself Treheshramarius. But I remember when he was just a skinny little prick named Yuri. He lets out a derisive snort. Okay. I should have kept a better eye on him, I guess. Should have stomped him flat when he started putting on airs. Would have saved everyone a heap of trouble. Okay, so Traidemus took over the Magnifuckers, militarized them, and convinced them that they could take us, and thanks to their element of surprise, they actually managed to do it. The orc folds his arms across his burly chest. Any day now, we're gonna show him exactly how bad an idea that was. I think I'll start by breaking Yuri's neck. Okay, so, next one. How long do you intend to be in the trenches? Boop! We'll be out here as long as it takes. We're taking our building back one way or another. For over 3 years we protected that place. We held it for the people to do with as they pleased. Keep it safe from the parasites and exploiters. Everything was cool until those Drexu Magnifucker suckers punched us. No negotiations, no warnings. They just turned on us out of the blue, brought a couple of dozen spirits down on our heads. I didn't even know we were under attack until the water in my bathtub snaked up and tried to drown me. Ugh, that's weird. That's really weird. Most of us got out alive, but we've been stuck out here ever since. Just give us some time, though. We'll take that building back. We'll starve them out if we have to. And when we do, those scrawny bastards are gonna pay. Anything I should know about the building before I head inside? You'll probably see some burnouts floating around the ground floor. They're all there for the hub. It's like some kind of a church or something. Guy called Parson runs it. Between you and me, they're all batshit crazy, not dangerous, just nuts. Why'd you keep them around at all then? Because a lot of them are rich. They paid a shitload in rent, and we redistributed that wealth to the common man. Okay, let me guess. You define yourself as the common man? I have a hard time buying that. I can support that. Okay, I'm just gonna support that, I guess. Wait. You call yourself the common man? Do you see a tie around my neck, pal? Do I look like a corporate stooge to you? We are the friends of the people. We are the people. Don't you dare question it. Just one more thing. I need to get to the basement. Anything you can do to help me out. Basement? What could you possibly want to go down there for? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I just need to get in. Can you get me in or not? I just need to get in. Yeah, I can, but it'll cost you. You're charging us? Seriously? This isn't even your building anymore. You've got the wrong idea. I don't, my friend. What I need is Tribulus's head on a fucking platter. The problem is he's holed it up somewhere in the building and we don't know where. But best guess, he's hiding somewhere upstairs in a room with no exterior windows. Okay. Somewhere, probably someplace close. He's stashed the power coupling for the elevator. He pulled it to keep us from getting access to the guns we stashed in the basement. So you'll find and kill grab the coupling out of his apartment, and bring me that stupid amulet he's wearing so I know that he's dead. He cracks a grin. Then I'll give you the control chip that I pulled when we had to fall back. Slot them both into the elevator and it'll take you straight to the basement. Okay, so I'm not going to attack this guy. Normally I would, but he seems decent, and I want to find out what's in those chests that are out here, so that's why I won't. Then I guess... Okay, yeah, you already said that. Okay, so etiquette, gang. This deal's coming out all in your favor. If I'm going to hand your entire territory back, you'll have to sweeten the pot. I'm going to say that. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Attack him. I've got a better idea. I think I'll just take the chip off your corpse. Lie. You've got a deal. Huh? Etiquette. Gang etiquette. He shrugs. Well, you've got a point there. Tell you what. Like I said, we had a bunch of weapons stashed in the basement before the magnifuckers showed up. You take care of me. I'll let you have your pick of the armory, whatever piece of hardware you want. That's more like it. One dead mage coming right up. Alright, I'll see what I can do. You've got it. Good, just remember, no amulet, no basement. Now go on through and show that little prick what it means to screw with the arbitrators. Or arbiters, or whatever the hell it was. Okay, so that took forever. Probably didn't even take that long, it just seems to me like it did. But I gotta pick out my weapons. That's cool. Come on, gang. Let's go on in. Front entrance. I guess these are both the same. Most likely. They're probably both the same. How much time do I have? I don't even know how much... Okay. I got a bit of time. Let's go in. I got like 6 minutes. You can probably get in here and kill something. Oh, are they divided? Okay, they're not. Good. Ooh, a fat guy. I'm gonna go talk to this fat guy. Hey, fat guy. How's it hanging, fat dude? Hey. The attendant behind the counter is an uncommonly fine-featured dwarf with a beatific smile. A yellow ID tag pinned on his chest announces his name in large, blocky letters, Parson. He nods at you and raises a hand in greeting. Oh, come on, man. Okay, here we go. Welcome to the Hub, sister. Are you here to share in the splendor of the communion? If so, I can show you how to empty the terminal. What do you do here? I might be interested. Tell me more. I have some questions for you about the gang activity. Can you tell me anything about this building? I don't need anything else, thanks. Okay, let's just go through it. Okay. I am the custodian of the Hub. I tend to the bodies of our brothers and sisters while they share in the rapture of communion. I might be interested. Tell me more. Communion is a spiritual experience, friend, available to all for a small donation. He gestures at the bank of terminals lining the walls. The Hub acts as the core of the communion. Those who jack into it are in turn linked to one another, daisy-chained together at the brainstem. I don't want that. I don't want people all up in my brain. Race, gender, social class, all the artificial barriers to empathy that we've constructed as a culture. Communion strips them all away. It is a monument to the great truth that so many of us deny, that we are all the same at the core, I guess. Imagine it, friend. Dozens of individual minds, all tied together into a single cohesive whole, sharing in a collective subconscious connected through the Hub. So, those aren't independent minds. That's like... Okay, hold on. Parson raises his hand in supplication. Join with us and feel your limitations fall away. That seems more like a hive mind, not like a bunch of single minds all linked together. It seems like all the minds are linked to one, so it's a giant hive mind. They're all going to be thinking the same. Don't want it. No, not right now. You and your congregation need to stop. There's a killer AI on the loose in this building. Sure, I may... No, you need to stop. The dwarf's benevolent smile does a falter. You are quite mistaken. The Hub is a place of peace. We are in no danger here. I have some questions about the local gang activity. Oh, come on. So much talking. I hate you, Parson, with your fucking information. I should have never talked to this fat guy. Okay, he nods. We do seem to have more than our fair share. Very well, I will answer your questions. Oh my god. Okay. And because this is the last episode I'm doing, I'm gonna have to get through this. Unless I break it into 2 episodes. I don't know. I might do that. Should I be worried about the gang war that seems to be gearing up? What can you tell me about the arbitrators? I need to know more about the magic fuckers. I'm looking for Trimius. Any idea how I can find him? I'd like to ask you about something else. Thanks for your help. Okay, hold on. Let's just go through it. First one. While you remain in the Hub, you have nothing to fear. We pay well for the use of this place, and neither gang would risk dividing us away. Or driving us away. And the rest of the building? He spreads his hands. If you choose to go exploring, I can't guarantee your safety. What can you tell me about the arbitrators? Parsons lets out a heavy sigh. A pack of snarling animals dressed up as polycub. I'd steer clear of them if I were you. Their ideology is loosely based on neo-communist or communist movements from the past. In truth, I think that they just copied a few pages from an old Red Army faction handbill without ever bothering to learn what it meant. For all their rhetoric, the arbitrators are just another street gang. They shout for the sake of shouting. There's no real conviction there. If you came from outside, you probably bumped into their leader, a huge orc who calls himself Ultrich. He can seem reasonable, but I'd give him a wide berth. Again with the wide berth, man. Just a big, dirty, wide berth. Okay, whatever. I'm almost done this, so I'm just going to run through it quick. One more note. If I were you, I'd avoid being seen with the magifuckers, and the arbiters take shots at members of the mage gang whenever they see them. If you're not careful, you could find yourself caught in the crossfire. I need to know more about the magifuckers. Power-drunk fools, the lot of them. The arbiters were bad enough, but the magifuckers are even worse. The arbitrators... It says arbiters, I'm guessing. Anyways, the arbiters' interests were limited to theft and violence in the name of their cause. The magifuckers, they have power and they seem to relish in abusing it. Okay, good. Now that they've claimed the upper levels of the building, it isn't safe to travel beyond the ground floor. Several members of the congregation have been mauled to death by the magifucker's pet spirits. He shakes his head sadly. Now we travel only in groups. You're safe down here, though? Yes, Truthus needs the hub. To threaten his congregation would be to jeopardize the primary source of income. But the upper floors enjoy no such protection. They have become dangerous places to travel to. They have become dangerous places to travel. Okay, whatever. My brain farted for a second, more than a couple of times. I'm looking for Trithemius. Any ideas how I can find him? He smiles. His smile fades from the smile fades from Parsons' face. Trithemius is a dangerous person. Why do you ask? I made a deal with Ultris. Trithemius is involved. Ultris asked me to kill him. I don't much care for the idea, so I've got a counter-proposal for Trithemius. I have business with him. Private business. He studies your face for a moment, then nods. Fair enough. Trithemius is almost certainly upstairs, hidden away from the outside world. I wouldn't advise going after him, but if your mind is made up, I suppose that that I can't change it. Yes, I can tell you how to find him, but I will need something from you in return. God, everybody needs something. Yeah, of course he will. I saw that coming. Blitz sighs. Tell us what you need. A pair of squatters on the second floor ripped the guts out of one of my terminals. They have taken the data jack signal converter, and the terminal will be out of commission until I get it back. A single damaged terminal may not sound like much, but trust me, the entire experience of communion has been diminished by this act of vandalism. Believe that I know the squatters responsible. Their leader's name is Janet. She is a decker of some skill. I don't know what she has planned for my parts, but I do know that this situation will not stand. I cannot allow another terminal to be damaged. And so you want us to deal with them for you? Yes, but not with violence. I want you to talk with them and convince them to bring me back my components. Do this and I'll tell you where to get Terminus. Deal? Sounds straightforward enough. Lie, no violence. You got it. I have a better idea. Why don't you just tell me what I want to know, and then there won't be any need for violence. Sounds fair enough. Okay, I just took on another mission, apparently. Excellent. It's a deal then. Can you tell me more about this building? This is the last one, so yeah, we're almost done. So much reading, man. Beyond the hub, there isn't much to speak of. There's a small shop down the hall if you're hungry or in need of basic supplies. He shrugs and offers you an apologetic smile, and that's about it, I'm afraid. What about the upper levels? I need to get down to the basement. What about the upper levels? You already told me about that. There are floors above us, of course, but you're unlikely to find anything of value up there. Just the domiciles of the faithful and the magic fuckers who have taken charge of the building. I would steer clear of them if I were you. I need to get to the basement. Oh, that would be difficult. The stairway leading to the basement sublevels, or to the building's sublevels, has been blocked, and the elevator has been sabotaged. It stopped working the same time the arbiters were driven from the building. Yes, I already know that. Ugh. Okay. As we discussed, if you recover my stolen property, I will tell you how to find Trivius. Otherwise, you could try your luck with Aldrich out front, but I wouldn't recommend it. Can you tell me anything about this building? Beyond the hub, there isn't much to speak of. There's a small shop down the hall, blah blah blah. He already told me this. Oh, and I already got that thing. Okay, thank you. Anytime now. Is there anything else I can do for you? I don't need anything else, thanks. He inclines his head. Come back anytime. Okay, so that's it for the night. I'm just going to end this episode here, and I'll save it off camera. So, I'll be back tomorrow. Stay tuned, and I'll see you soon. Peace!